fed beam. Too big. You ain't running no Comp-Biggin 4-element direct fed Comp-Biggin beam that's 16 foot long like I'm doing. You ain't doing it. You're running something 30 foot long, maybe 40 foot. Man, are you running some 16 foot beam like I am? Too big there, Blake?
I'm running a 16 foot like beam on that duck rubbing in. 4 elements on that duck rubbing in. Made by duck rubbing in. Running in my veins, man, I need that caffeine. But you take care of my friend. I appreciate you with me in your conversation. No doubt about it, you smoking as usual. Mr. Fireball, the man with the big beam, the long widget, beast of the east, Mr. Lowrider got down.
Wow, that was a hell of a, I think Too Big unkeyed. Man, that was a big train wreck right there. I think Too Big unkeyed. Too Big said, yes, Fireball, I'm running a 16-foot 4L. Nah, get out of here, man. That's a 99, Too Big. But I don't care. Hey, man, won what you brung. Well, that Comp-Biggin lowrider came in there and said, nope, Fireball, I got this thing right down here around the Salton Sea. Right down here around, pointed towards Hawaii. You got to point that thing right down here towards Hawaii. A 4-element doesn't really do anything. I mean, I'm pointing towards Georgia right now. I'm pointing towards Florida. And I pointed up there to you guys, but it doesn't even matter. I don't think it matters with this 4-element 16-foot boom. But dang, that lowrider jumped in there after Too Big dropped off that key. Hey, Too Big, you said you want a 16-foot 4-element too. Come on, Too Big. Is that what you doing? Hey, Too Big, is that what you doing there, Break?
He ain't doing enough, though. Hey, Fireball, he ain't doing enough, man. He ain't doing enough. Like I said, you gotta have consistency. Look at this consistency, Fireball. Fireball, the man with the big beam, working his 3,000 and consistency got down. That duck plucking in, that's where he made mine. He made mine 16 and a half on that duck plucking in. Now, you might have one just like mine, but I think we got the same beam there, Break.
Maybe we do. Hey, Too Big, I heard you, lowrider. You cut that Too Big's radio smack clean off. And you said you got a longer beam. And you taking that Comp-Biggin starter kit 3000 right down here around Australia. Well, that's where you got a point. Right down here around Hawaii and Australia, down here around Southern California where the entertainment is there, lowrider. And when you got off that key, that Comp-Biggin Too Big said he got a 4-element too. He puts a lot of watts out there, and he gets to talk to everybody like I do. But that Comp-Biggin lowrider put it in my radio Too Big. I mean, he laid it over here in my video gate.
But Kevin, I ain't dusting bridges right now. Hey, Fireball, I ain't dusting bridges right now. I'm just trying to get myself looking and me and you, the only ones got beams like this. Hey, Fireball, me and you, the only one. There's a lot of them calling you, Fireball. I'm just having a little bit of fun. Slow keying when I want to, and cutting them out when I need to. Fireball, the long-winded beast of the east. The 9x56 got down.
10, Roger, on that there, Too Big. You said that you ain't out there to fight. You're just out there loafing. Hey, Too Big. You said you ain't out there to fight. You just out there loafing. You think you got the same beam I do. Maybe you do, man. Maybe you do. That lowrider come out there and took that 56-foot 9-element beam and pointed right down to the Salton Sea, right down here in the water, right out here in the Bombay Beach, California. I didn't even hear a word you said when he keyed up, man. He's slow-keyed, Too Big. He's slow-keyed. And when he's slow-keyed, he said, I'll key this Comp-Biggin mall down till the cows come home. Where are they going to go, lowrider? Man, where are the cows going to go in Comp-Biggin Baltimore, Maryland, break?
I don't know, man, but I got some in my backyard, man. I got some in my backyard. I got a tree line. Hey, Fireball, I got a tree line and I got the dairy farm across the other side of the tree line. And when they open the gate, they come all the way up to the electric fence on my backyard, 'cause I'm out in the country. Hey, Fireball, and every time them cows come back over on this side of the fence, I know you must be done talking, 'cause that's when the cows come home. Fireball, I heard you, Mr. Lowrider, got down.
Maybe they're all getting ready to be milked. Not by you. Maybe they're all going over there around the northeast corner. They come to your fence, but they turn around. And they go over to all those other big and Rudy Poots and lip their legs waiting to be milked there, Lowrider. Maybe that's what's going on. You said they're coming over to your big and fence. You said they're coming all over to your big and fence, but they're coming to the electric fence. But when they find out that you got that big and mile laid down, they're turning around, going over to the rest of the muddy mouth Rudy Poots, waiting to be milked. Break.
About that, my friend. They might be going just about everywhere else looking for some love, looking for somebody to put that hand on that udder and milk them down. Hey, Fireball, that's the way it goes. But you know what? We keep them all down just like you. While you're working at 1700 watt GS35B, you smoking up here, and the cows ain't coming. Hey, Fireball, the man with the big bean got down.
I live in the middle of the desert, Lowrider. I live in the middle of the worldwide desert. There ain't nothing out here. Cows never come over here. Man, we ain't even got horses. We ain't got cows. We got chickens. Chickens sit out here in 122 degrees and go, I don't know if they're going to lay eggs, because the big eggs will boil when it's out here in 122 degrees in the summer there, Lowrider. That's what happens out here. Man, we over here in the heat. We over here in the middle of the desert, but Lord, no, let me tell you something, man. I never had the best conditions ever in my entire life sitting down here at 167 foot below sea level. I used to sit at man, I got some property at 4,600 feet. And I was going to put a station up there. But now I might put two stations. I'll key the 4,600 foot station down, and I'll key this station down in the middle of the desert at the same time. But I don't know when. Right now, I'll key this big and mall down, and the cows, they'll be over there in the pastures of San Diego waiting to be milked. Break?
You don't need to set up at a 4,600 foot. You don't need to set up at a 4,600 foot location, man. Just stay below sea level. Stay in the middle of that desert, because damn, you got that hammer down. I'm telling you, man, you're all by yourself. You're all by yourself. And you're right. They might be all over San Diego, Sacramento, and everywhere else waiting to get milk. But they're not going to come to the desert. They're not going to come to the desert. But what you need to do, man, is watch them chickens and wait for them to lay the eggs at 120 degrees, and you can have instant breakfast. Hey, Fireball, Mr. Lowrider got down. The thumb. Hey, Glenn.
Well, you know, one thing, too, is I go back to my hometown and I get the double yolker eggs over there in the at the egg ranch, man. You know, I ain't going to have no chickens out here. That's just more pets, man. I don't want to go feed the chickens and have to listen to the roosters and all. That's what my neighbors do, man. I ain't going to have no pets over here. I got the one stray cat. That's all I need. And, man, I'll just go buy them, man. They're only like $16. I get 2 flats of double yolker eggs, and man, tomorrow, my friend, she's coming over. My friend, Miss Believe, she coming over tomorrow, so she can have some biscuits and gravy and some eggs and bacon in the morning, and then she's gonna come out on the radio. Break.
Oh, we gotta stand by to hear that. We gotta stand by to hear that. Biscuits and gravy, eggs and bacon. She's going to be happy and smiling. She's going to come out on that radio with lots of energy. I'm waiting on 60 dB Fireball. She's going to hold it down and keep it down on the West Coast. And Lord...
Hold on just a second.
A female out there. People try to be gentlemen. So I wonder if anybody else will come out of the West Coast tomorrow. Because not only will she have Maul down, but the gentlemen are going to bite their tongue. Hey, Fireball, outside the Carolinas got any conditions on the West Coast?
Man, that cop big an 86-0 come out there and cut your radio off for a second, man. But you walked him on out of there, or you unkeyed. Oh no, she's gonna be here. I'm gonna have her come over here. We all gotta be out here, and you gotta be real patient with her, because it's kind of hard for her. You know, this is her first time yesterday. I'm trying to charm her, man. You know, she I couldn't believe it when she says, I don't hook up, I don't hold hands, I don't hug, I don't do none of that until I want to be with somebody, until I love somebody. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be that guy. And I don't even know how to do that. I don't hook up. I didn't even know what that meant, lowrider. I didn't even know what that meant. She knew what that meant. She's 3 years older than me, lowrider. I couldn't believe it. Well, anyway, man, this girl's so good looking. And when she came here and dropped this mall down, even Windjammer in Georgia said, oh, take everything over to your house. Take everything over to your house, Miss Believe, because your voice is better than Fireball's. I was like, what? Man, she has a badass, sexy voice. But a lowrider. That kind of big an 86-0 came in there, man. I think he's in the waiting room.
Oh, is that what it is? He's in the waiting room. Well, I ain't gonna pump up just yet, man. I'm gonna keep on trying the way I'm doing it right now. I ain't gonna pump up just yet. I'm gonna keep on doing it the way I'm doing it. But you're right, man. All you gotta do is follow the thread, man. Just follow the lead. Just follow the lead and keep on doing what you're doing. And she might just end up moving all her things and taking over your radio. Fireball, Mr. Lowrider got down.
I don't know. We'll see, you know. I got to take it real slow. I was flirting with her at the store for a long time. You know, I was like, hey, how you doing? You know, they got the 25-year-olds over there and whatnot. But, man, she looked better than all 25-year-olds. I already knew somewhat of what her age was. You know, she was close to my age, and I had no idea what her age was. I had no clue. I thought she was the age that I thought she was. But, man, let me tell you something. But she looks better than all the girls at the Dollar General. All of them. Man, she whips them all. But I ain't going to say that. I mean, I'm saying that over national radio. But Dollar General don't even know what a CB radio is. Their lowrider break.
Did she get her head evaluated before she came to your house, Fireball? Hey, Fireball, did she get her head evaluated before she came to your house? Hey, Fireball, mature and beautiful. That's all we need. Fireball, the man with the big bean, got down. Video.
All right, it got real rough there. Wait a minute now, 86-0. You said, did she do what? Oh, she's not going to do anything with me yet. I got to charm her, man. Hey, man, I got to show her that I am very, very interested in this lady, 86-0. She not none of that I don't hook up bullshit. I got to show her that I want to be with her. You know what I mean, 86-0?
Hey, Fireball, you gotta go slow, Fireball. I'm back quiet.
Oh, I am. Oh, man, that was real rough there. The man with the big bean came in there right in with you there, 86-0. I mean, he came right in there with you. He wanted me to tell you something, but you kind of walked him on out of there or something on that end. Man, don't make me turn this up. My ears been ringing so bad. I can't hear a damn thing anymore. But 86-0. Oh, I'm going real slow. I went real slow at the store. She saw me. Every time I was charming her, I was like, hey, you know, I was letting her know what the real deal was, that interested in her, and she finally came over. She came over to my house. Now I got to go over to her house. You see, that's another problem that I had issues with girls, because I don't know, man. I'm just like, I want the girl to come here. I don't want to go there. This time, I'm going over to her house. Break.
Charming her and don't worry about what 860 is saying. Hey, Fireball, take your time and do it right. Take your time and do it right. Keep on with the charm and don't worry about what 860 said. Fireball, the man with the big beam, got down. So I'm gonna sit back and wait on 60 dBs. Hey, Fireball, take it easy, take it slow.
He cut your radio smack off. Hey, 860, I'll take it slow. He cut your cot picking. The man, lowrider, cut your radio off. Man, if 411 was out there, he shouldn't even have a microphone. Hey, 860, if 411 was out here, he shouldn't even touch a damn microphone. Hey, lowrider, don't worry. I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to take it real slow, and I'm going to let her know that I'm going to be wanting her or something. I don't know. But I'm going to do it a different way. I'm going to let her know what the real deal is for me. Maybe I'll just let her make a move on me anytime. It don't matter. I don't care how many months it may be. But I'm sure going to let her know when she's ready, I'll be ready. Break.
That's the way to do it.
Wow, that was a real tough one right there. 860 said to you over there waiting on 60 dB. And you over there neck and neck. I think I heard you more, lowrider. I think I heard you a little more than 860. But I did hear 860's audio over yours, and he said you over there like a mud duck waiting on 60 dB. Now, man, 860, he's just talking to me. I'm the only one in his radio, 860. 860, I'm the only one that got that cot-big and maul down, as all these cot-big and Rudy Poots got fireball derangement syndrome.
Radio cut off, radio cut off, radio cut off, radio cut off. He made me do it, Fireball. He made me do it. I didn't want to cut off his radio, but you let him know I just cut off his radio, Fireball. Again, Fireball, I doubled up on him again. Thank you, Fireball. I'm going to wait on 60 dBs, Fireball. I see you.
He cut your cot-picking radio smack clean off. Hey, 860, lowrider, come out there around Baltimore and double back. He cut your radio off. He said, Fireball, radio cut off, radio cut off, radio cut off. He cut your cot-picking radio off, 860. Bolt the bolts. Press the pedals. Damn it, man. Turn on the electricity. I got my pom-poms up for 860. 860. 860. 860. But, man, that cot-picking lowrider said, Fireball, watch me cut his radio off. And he said, radio cut off. And then he doubled back 860.
Fireball's the biggest mud duck on the West Coast.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Hey, 860. Lowrider said he don't need 60 dBs to cut your radio off. You whining and crying like big and cheese with some big and a violin, man. Hey, 860. Lowrider said he don't need 60 dBs. in his radio to cut your copying and lip smack off and make you look stupid, having some salt buckets in your mobile, man. That's what he said. Hey, 86.0. That copying and lowrider said, I don't need no 60 dBs to make 86.0 look like a mud duck. Damn, 86.0. Give me an 8. Give me a 6. Give me a 0. But I don't hear him. All I hear is lowrider. He doubled back on your ass.
3 times in a row, 3 times in a row, 3 times in a row, and I'm going to let him go. I'm going to let him go. No competition. 3 times in a row, 3 times in a row, and I'm going to let him go. No competition. Fireball, the man with the big beam. Say 3 times in a row, and I'm going to let him go. Bye, bye, bye.
That's bullshit right there. That lowrider, come on, man. Don't tell me 80. Man, I can't wait till you get your radio cut smack off another day. Hey, hey, lowrider. Man, this is the second time 86.0 got whooped. He got whooped today by 411. Man, I can't wait till you get your radio cut smack off and get skull drug. You skull drugging 86.0 right now, lowrider. You're skull drugging right now, but I can't wait till he comes back and just lets you have it.
But it sounds.
Woo! Holy shit! Oh my God, that right there was a damn train wreck. I don't even know if lowrider or 86.0 was. Oh, whoa! Now that was too much of a train wreck. I ain't gonna call none of that, lowrider. Hey, lowrider, I ain't gonna call none of that. 86.0 said something about you waiting on 60 dBs, and I think he's out there whining and crying. Hey, lowrider. I think he out there whining and crying and he needs some cheese with his violin. But that time around, I think 86.0 jumped on you, but I got to turn it up louder, but my ears are ringing. Ten Roger on that there, 86.0. You said you don't wait on 60 dB. That kind of big and low rider said radio cut off, but you were right in the mix. Hey, 86.0, you were right in the mix with low rider, but that time around I think you was on top, or I got my pom-poms up for you. Hey, I think maybe that's it. Hey, 86.0, I think I got my pom-poms up for you. Right now, he's in the background slobbering a Nicky Flicky. Hey, 86.0. Boy, he was in the background talking about something going. He was in the background that time, 86.0. Break. Okay. That time around, no, I don't know. That time around, lowrider said one more time. Hey, 86.0. That time, lowrider said one more time. And that guy big and muddy mouth, somebody calling that Mr. California mud duck. Hey, but I don't care about him. I'm taking my, I have my attention on you guys. Hey, lowrider, Hey, 860, I got my attention on you. But that time around, Lowrider, he said, one more time there, break.
Go ahead. Like I said, I will key with them kind of niggas on their condition all day, every day. In fact, I key with them kind of niggas on their condition, no doubt about it. Take care,
10 Roger on that. Hey, you said you'll key with them kind of biggers on their condition any day, every day. That 8, give me an 8! Give me give me a 6! Give me a 0! You said, I'll key on them kind of big and mud ducks condition anytime I want to. You said you'll key on their conditions anytime you want. 860, I'm rocking the mail. Man, that was a tough one right there. Hey, 860, hey, Lowrider, that was a tough one right there. You said something about Mr. California, man. Don't worry about that guy. He's over there jumping up and down with fireball derangement syndrome. 860, don't call that Cobbing an 809 Cobbing and mud duck. He got fireball derangement syndrome like 63 does. 860.
I'll cut his radio off on his conditions, Fireball. Hey, Fireball, Lowrider will cut his radio off on his conditions. On his conditions. On his conditions. One more time.
Woo! Holy moly! Hey, 860. Lowrider said, I'll cut his radio off in his conditions. Hey, 860. Lowrider said, I'll cut his radio off on his conditions. I'll cut his radio off on his conditions. And you in the background going, he said he was going to cut your radio off on your conditions. Okay. Somebody said he had a phone call. You got to be right back. Somebody said he had a phone call. Maybe that was somebody trying to get some talk time. Hey, 860. Maybe that was 809 trying to call you because he's trying to over there call you because he got a kind of fireball derangement syndrome.
He got rubbed that time. He's over now. Tell him I said good job while I caught his radio one more time. Tell him I said good job while I cut his radio off one more time. Hey, Fireball, I'm going to ease up on now. Tell him I'm going to ease up.
Okay, I'll tell him. Hey, Lowrider, I'll tell him. You said, tell him I said good job. Tell him I could cut his radio off one more time. Hey, Lowrider, you said, tell him I'm going to cut his radio off just one more time, and you go in 10-7. Hey, Lowrider, you said, tell him I cut his radio off one more time, 860, Lowrider, holy moly. This one here is for the record books.
Good job, 860, the man with the big beam, Mr. Lowrider's gone, bye. Condition. Hey, Fireball, I'm on Lowrider's condition. Take care of Fireball, 860, bye.
10 Roger on that there, 860. Well, you know, I heard you, Lowrider. Boy, you cut his radio off. Hey, 860, you're right, man. It could be conditions, because sometimes, man, when you talk to me, man, none of them guys can do nothing with you. That's why I got my pom-poms up for you, but I couldn't have my pom-poms up for you. I had to call it like I told it. And Lowrider said, tell him good job. Hey, Lowrider told me to tell you, 860, good job, break.
But I promise you, south side.
10 Roger on that. 10 Roger on that there, 86-0. You said you talking on their conditions. You said you talking on their conditions, but when you're in your conditions, they can't do shiggity. Hey, 86-0. You said tell them I said good job right back, but now you're jumping in my radio. Give me an 8! Give me a 6! Give me a 0! Come on! Give me an 86-0! Give me an 86-0!
Man, when he get in my ear hole sometime, I just can't nobody do nothing with it. 2 birds with 1 stone, Fireball. With 2 pill. 2 birds, 1 stone, 2 pill, 2 pill. Hey, Fireball, can I get in here with this 2 pill? Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Audio, test 1, 2. Hey, yo, but I heard you right then when you come back to me.
I might have lost you guys. Okay, I'm going to press stop. Hey, no, it wasn't 411. It's somebody else. Somebody was waving a hand to me, man. That you way back in the background, man. That Coppic and Low Rider and 86-0 were fighting like cats and dogs. This is for the record books. This is real record books right here. Real record books. This is real record books. Period. Hey, that other station calling Fireball. I'm waving a hand, but Eagle came in my radio and everybody trying to out that Mr. California. He's over there jumping up and down like a kangaroo on a pogo stick like a Rudy Poot. But 86-0 and Low Rider were getting down in the world of sound. But give me an 8. Give me a 6. Give me a 0. What? Low Rider, cut your radio off!
Hey, Fireball, He's 606 talking Fireball, man. I just want to wave my hand. Catch you later, 809. I'm going back upstairs. I see you. Bye-bye. Good.
Take care there, 86-0. Hello, Whiskey 3. I'm going to wave one time, man. I'm going to say hello, man. Are you getting ready for the, man, what time is it, man? Are you getting ready for the barbecue place? Hey, Whiskey 3, I'm going to say hello, howdy doody, man. Then I'm going to stop this thing. Hey, Whiskey 3, I'm saying hello, howdy doody, and lottie dotty to you, man. I know it's the Sweet Thing's birthday today. And you should have been, you should be over there at the barbecue place there, Whiskey 3, there, break.
Hey, Roger, I don't know if we're going to go to the barbecue house. She said something about going to, I can't even remember the name of the place now. Olive Garden. She's talking about maybe going to the Olive Garden, but I think she's really wanting to go up there to the barbecue place and eat. She loves barbecue. I think my son's wife was wanting to go to Olive Garden, so I don't know. We'll probably go to Steakhouse, though.
No, go to Olive Garden. Hey, no, man, I go to Olive Garden all the time, Whiskey 3. Go to Olive Garden. It's really good. You get the salad. You get the unlimited salad with the cheese on it and everything, and all the little pepperoncinis and all that. You get to eat all that, and ask for ranch on the side. Don't have them put the ranch inside the salad. Ask them so you get ranch on the side. Then when you put the salad on the plate, man, you'll be eating so much salad. And then get the chicken. Get the chicken like the chicken with the spaghetti sauce on top of it. Get that one. That's the best one in Olive Garden. Or you get the ravioli. Get the cheesy ravioli. If you go to Olive Garden, you get the cheesy ravioli or you get the chicken one. Either one of those is really good with the salad. Good evening to you there, Whiskey 3. Hey, I'm waving to you, man. That's where you got to go, though. I'm waving to you. Hey, Whiskey 3, Fireball waving. I'm getting out the middle of the road because I know all these other big and Rudy Poots out here trying to jump up and down, trying to talk on the radio, thinking they got something there, Whiskey 3. But they can't do shit when Fireball's out here. Whiskey 3, take my advice. I'm gone.
All right, Fireball. All right, Fireball. I'm going to be talking about Olive Garden, but I don't know. My son knows my wife. Well, my wife, she likes Olive Garden too, so it's kind of a toss-up. I'm kind of edging on wanting to go to Olive Garden myself, but I'm not saying anything. I'm going to just let it go where she wants to go. It's her birthday. It ain't mine. All right, Fireball. I still got about another 30 minutes of grass cutting to do. I just finished up all my bushes, all my weed eating. I mean, I've been out here all day. Well, I'm ringing wet, Fireball. If you got a copy, I am ringing wet right now. Hey, Fireball, Whiskey in the Carolinas. I'm going to go fire my mower up and get this stuff done. Like you said, it's getting close to time to go. Hey, Fireball, Whiskey in the Carolinas. I see you.
Make sure you look like a badass, man. Go cut your grass. Go cut your cutting of grass and hedge your trees and all that. But don't be over there getting dirty, looking dirty and shitty at the Olive Garden. Make sure you look good for your sweet thing at 75 years old. Don't be looking dirty that you washed all the house and cleaned all the house and cut all the grass, man. Cut all the grass and go in there and put something good on. Make sure you look badass when you're over there at the Olive Garden.
I hear you, man. Yeah, I'm going to go in there and take me a good shower. Hey, get dressed up. Hey, make sure she's dressed up and help her get her hair fixed. I usually help her when she's fixing her hair. But, hey, Fireball, you have a good afternoon. Don't be too hard on that, boys. They want to talk just a little bit. Hey, Fireball, Whiskey in East Carolina. I'm going to cut grass, and I'll see you.
Stop. Billy, don't stop.
All right, man. Hey, yeah, I am going to let these boys have their radio back, man. Hey, Whiskey 3, I am going to let these mud ducks have their radio back, man. Hey, at least that you got the last word on this lowrider versus 86-0 video gate, man. This is for the record books, and you made this. Hey, Whiskey 3, this video game right here, this is a real record book recording. Take care, Whiskey 3, and this is on the Sweet Thing's birthday!
All right, Fireball, I'll catch you later, man. I'm going to get out of here. I got to get that grass cut before I get in there and take a shower a couple of times. Hey, Fireball, you have a good afternoon. Hey, Fireball, Whiskey in the Carolina.
Oh, he goes outside on the mail.